Yeah.
Is it difficult watching the others as well?
Yeah. I just want you to have the best life and have the best opportunities, and lots of people there seem to have struggled and ended up not doing what they really wanted with their lives, and all because of a speech problem. It seems ridiculous, really.
After the morning's emotion, it's time for some straight talking from an ex-stammerer.
I'm going to be totally honest with you and say that you're not going to leave here and never stammer again. But you're going to leave here with a technique that does work. I promise you, I don't leave this hotel and go back to how I was 3.5 years ago.
What is the technique? It sounds like a sort of an oriental art.
It's not rocket science, it's very, very basic. And we kept it that way because at the end of the day, if someone has to use a technique to speak, it has to be something that they can think of, do, and hopefully make this happen. Otherwise, it's like anything else, they're not going to do it.
The course gives stammerers a practical technique to control the stammer that's simple and easy to use.
And the very basis of it is costal breathing.
It's that deep breath sort of thing.
Yes, costal breathing from the upper chest, using the costal and intercostal muscles. And it's been around forever. It's nothing new. Costal breathing has been around for absolutely ever.
So Cameron knows he's costal breathing. He gets a belt to wear around his chest, so he can feel he's taking a full, deep breath.
Slightly higher, Cameron.
46.
So right underneath your armpits.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah. That's that.
Yeah, it's pretty much tight now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Spot on. Well done, mate.
He's now equipped to battle his stammer.
Okay. Relax your arms just to your sides. This is a real important thing.
The Starfish method works on a buddy system. Cameron pairs with Matt, who's mastered the technique. His stammer used to tie him in knots. Now you'd never notice.
Let's teach these people to costal breathe. OK? And go.
Straight away, I'd like to say, what you do now, that's fine. Get in there. Can you feel the belt go in tight when you breathe in? That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Exactly what's happening there is when you're taking a full breath, your diaphragm's coming up and pushing your ribs up and out, so that's why you can feel that belt nice and tight. Yeah. That's right. So if you're taking a full breath, the belt goes tight. That's the whole point we wear the belt. It's a bit like a security blanket. You can feel that you're actually doing it right. Great stuff. Right, mate. All you need to do is exactly the same again. I'm just going to put my hands there and I want to take a breath for me. Perfect. And release it. Brilliant. That there, getting a very good rib expansion. It's a real good full breath. Just want you to do one thing for me, and that's just speed it up and let the air go straight away, just like this. Beautiful. That's it. That's all the costal breath is. A very mature young man, actually, for 13. So that is certainly going to help him out during the course. But I think he's just one of those people. How old he is, I don't think that's that important, really. It depends if you want it enough, and he obviously wants to do something about it and can obviously recognise at his young age the potential, how his life could be much better than what it is at the moment.
Nice breath.
He's got the breath very naturally.
He's done it before.
He's taking it in. I think he has, actually.
It's a good breath. Eye contact with Matt. Just let me see you breathe. Good. Make it a tiny bit faster this time as a... That's lovely. Now keep that eye contact strong, because that's the focal point you're going to use when you do speak, which will be very shortly. Okay? Okay. Good, Matt.
Would you have liked the same sort of opportunity when you were 13?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really would have done. Even though you do get through, because you have to, like everybody. But just actually having that chance to go through school, especially, and say what you want to say, and build that confidence up for when you get into them critical years, chatting girls up, and all that kind of stuff, where by that time, the damage has been done.
Refreshers, I'd like, please, you to help these new people. Now, you're not going to be saying your names just yet. You're going to say just the first letter of your first name. K. K.
Just try and force it to come out of your chest slightly. In other words, just want you to speak a bit deeper in the chest. What that helps is to keep it away from these danger areas where the tension and the stammer lives.
And then on.
Beautiful. Well done. Well done. I bet you're dying to expand that now, aren't you? Good.
Try looking at Matt, just waiting a split second, and then say Cameron Milne, right? But let him hear the whole of your name. Cameron Milne. Go. Cameron Milne. Good.
The method looks initially artificial, but it gets results.
Full breath, right? Jamie. Good one. That's brilliant, because it's so easy, and everybody does it. It's to just, no. Jamie, that was brilliant. Try for me, Cameron Jamie Milne. It is Jamie, isn't it?
It's Jamie Montrose.
Oh, that's even better. In your own time. In your own time. Just give it a go.
Cameron Jamie Montrose Milne.
That is control. Lovely.
It's weird. It's actually working.
And how's Cameron getting on?
I think at the moment Cameron's doing absolutely brilliantly. He needs to work on his eye contact a bit and the little things that obviously we need to focus on with him as individually. Certain people need to take a fuller breath. He's taking a fantastically strong breath, just needs to really maintain that eye contact and not let it waver. But that's what it's about. We've had a morning of just working on the basic stuff. Now you just fine-tune it a bit and get them to really focus and understand what they're doing with it. But yeah, he's smiling a lot, so I suppose that's a good sign.
Away from the noisy Tower of Babel, there's time to catch up with Mum over lunch.
I just don't believe it. It works, doesn't it? So, but I think the important thing is you've got to keep practicing. Otherwise, if you don't do it, it's so easy for it to slip back. And the more practice, you can see the ones that have done it for longer.
It's very hard to actually notice that they're actually taking in the breath.
Mm-hmm. And the ones that are still practicing, you can hear the breath a bit more, can't you? But I think it just becomes automatic.
See, like me now, it's becoming automatic.
Absolutely.
But basically, if you get stuck